morning. Happy Saturday. It's been a minute. Not a long minute, but a minute. Hey, I'm doing my weekly. I gotta stay consistent. I don't put a day that I'm gonna come on because with me, something's always coming up. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? How is everyone feeling? It this week for me has been the longest week. It's just with surprises and everything that's going on with this um guy in office and when the enemy wants to cause some confusion, he will put the right candidate in office to do so. You hear me? That's not only with the government, that's in real time. So in this season, hey Fanny, good morning, beautiful. In this season, we have to be extra cautious. I'm a person that don't fake the funk for no one. I am who I am. I am who God says I am, and I'm evolving. So it's bittersweet for me. Um, And I'm grateful that I don't no longer allow people's opinions that forms penetrate. I feel like the last incident was the final, the icing of the cake. I don't want to fight with no one on YouTube nor in real life. And I'm going to continue not allowing things to affect me, even if it penetrates just a little bit. Because I am human and I do get pissed off too. That's just with being a human, especially when I don't like what's being said, especially when it's untrue. And not saying that anyone is doing that, it's just the history of Maritza being on YouTube. I started out as a subscriber, still am. I am a supporter, still am, with the same people that I've been supporting. I just vow to God that instead of me causing more confusion, I'm sorry, that was my significant other. I don't forgot what I said. See how you get distracted easily? He always do this. He always. All of a sudden, he got to shave. He just shaved yet last night. The hair came back that quick. Shit. But anyway, I always been myself. So okay, I'm trying to think of what I was just saying about me once upon a time being a part of um, the narrative that was painted out there. Um, and say my little comments, and I enjoyed it at one point until it turned to me, and I didn't like it. So that right there, and also with another incident, allowed me to just to reevaluate Maritza and what Maritza needs to do because most of the time I can help it. You know what I'm saying? So I have just been working really extra hard just to be more supportive, more encouraging because we're living in a time that we all need it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's to say, girl, you look great. Sometimes you never know. Words do give you a good impact. You know what I'm saying? It does something, you know. Hey, always. So that's pretty much it. I have been trying to get my mojo back, but I have been finding myself a little distracted from, my home life. I got the baby, so a lot of time has been taken, in a good way, and trying to be that grandmother. How do you be a grandmother when you don't feel like a grandmother? He's growing. I'm enjoying. I don't need my grandson to be seeing me looking all ratchet and stuff. He don't know I'm crazy, but I like that. So, anyway, so I just been just working on Maritza. I'm not here to judge no one. I was absolutely wrong for the things that I had contribute on this app and off. And God has given me today. And every time I wake up, another day to do it different. Because I can't change the past, but I am the director of where I'm going. So I don't like to hurt people. I want people to feel happy, even if I don't say it much. My presence will show you happiness because I don't like for my peoples to be upset. You feel what I'm saying? So I will not contribute to anything negative, not even if Jesus Christ came down and said it's okay. I will not do it. I would not. I don't like to hurt people. But in other news, I don't know if everyone is staying awoke with everything that's going on with our government. I keep stressing this enough, and I ain't gonna stop. Start buying extra stuff because things are gonna get real tight in everyone's home. Uh, I know we won't be affected. We are responsible for the words we speak over our life. I know we won't be struggling. You know why? Because we know how to cook, we know how to make bread, and we know how to manage on a budget. The ones that's going to be affected is the ones that doesn't take care of their finances or just spend reckless. The people that likes to just spend, spend, spend. The only thing that's going to do to us is, just turn up a notch on that hustle. Um, I was talking to my sister in regards of everything that's going on in our personal lives and also in this with this government, and like I was explaining to her, it's no need for us be a little upset, be a little wary. Hold on, I shouldn't even be having these earplugs. Do you still hear me? I have a bad habit. It's like security, and I hear the long. Ooh, my grass look crazy. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. I have changed. If anyone tells you that you can't change, you can't do something different, or if you ever felt like, damn, what is the point of changing in this late age? It ain't never too late to change. Like it ain't never too late to go back to school to get your diploma. It ain't never too late to continue dreaming. We just have to do our best by clouding out the naysayers, the negativity, the opinions that people will form over our lives because they're not happy. Like when you go back and forth with people, it's like beating a dead horse. You're never gonna get your point across, and they never gonna respect how you feel. So what is the point of going back and forth with people that just don't hear you? It's a waste of time. I know it hurts. I know it hurts for someone to say anything. You know what I'm saying? About you or about your family. You know what I'm saying? Because we are We are who we are for our family. You know what I'm saying? But what I have learned for these last 2 years, that silence does work. Is it easy? Hell no. You know how many times I fight in here wanting to cuss somebody out because they formed an opinion, or they turning around doing sneaky stuff as if I don't see it? You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that people are, because I don't surround myself with people like that. If I gotta question you, I'd rather not be around you. You know what I'm saying? If you can't come to me as a sister, a brother, to say, Maritza, I didn't like when you did that. I'll get mad for a little bit. I'll get annoyed, not mad, for a little bit, because that's the natural human instinct. But you know what? That today, Maritza thinks about it. And if I feel that I need to apply some changes, I will. Not for man, but for God. And I'm a little more aware now. I'm not stuck into my trauma. So the more I heal, the more things starts to become clearer. So, and it's you know what? Sometimes I feel funny when I act a certain way, because I spent most of my life being angry. So now there's numerous. I'm like, damn, this is weird. Are you really nice? I am really nice, but I could be a real bitch sometimes too. I don't want to be a bitch no more. I don't. I want that. I want to be a bitch once in a blue moon. I appreciate you always. How is the family, Fanny? How are you? We've been we've been family for a couple of years now. Fanny, you like my sister for real. Cousin Fanny. That's it. Cousin Fanny. But yeah, so I know a few of us wish that life and people could just get it, but remember, we're not in heaven yet. So the glory stages that we gonna have in heaven does is whatever we're going through right now is gonna be worth it. Just keep applying to yourself, and let the naysayers uh, say it in God's face. When you know who you are in Christ, when you know who you are in real time, uh, the opinions that may be formed is gonna hurt, but that's not what God says. So we got to keep reminding ourselves um, that we are conquerors. We are more powerful than the people that has something to say about us. Remember, when people point a finger at us, they're pointing all 10 of their fingers at themselves. So believe that. That's why today I'm quick to ignore a bitch and what they gotta say about me. I don't care if they say I'm a punk. That silence will fuck a bitch up. Hey Josh, it would tear someone's ego up. Trust me when I tell you. And I'm a firm believer that the silence, when you apply it and you let God handle it, He has such a way of showing them to the people. And that's my fucking karma. My karma to say, hey, I ain't even had to touch you because I trusted. Okay, Josh, you have a good day. But anyway, words of encouragement, um, the be encouraged part. I was Maritza 617, but why I added be encouraged is because I was talking to someone that I'm real cool with, and she was giving me some advice, and and I took it, and I took the name of what do I do on the norm, what is in my heart, what represents Maritza, always have, even in the darkness. And that's to be supportive and to encourage, because I don't like to see people down. I hate it. I hate it. I could feel
their pain. And then if I could feel it, then, you know, I don't like it. So, it's hard to stay on track, especially when you have so many different people that has different motives and different agendas on this app and off. We just have to stay steadfast, meaning we have to stay focused on our true purpose on this app and off this app. Because if we allow the naysayers to distract us, then we're going to be lost for the sauce. So the message is to stay steadfast, stay focused, pray about everything, and give it all back. If it doesn't serve you, give it to God. He know what to do with it. And continue to ask God to give you strength. And that's my prayer for not just only myself, but for everyone that hears this live, and the ones that don't, that God shows them favor and give them strength. So today, don't worry about nothing. Let God handle that, and enjoy and pay it forward and do something constructive. Because life is short as we see it, and we have to make the best of it. So anyway, this wasn't gonna be a long live. I just wanted to do a pop up to tell you I love y'all. I see some good things. My sisters and brothers is coming out there regardless of any situation. They're coming out strong, and we're gonna fulfill your purpose. We're gonna fulfill each other's purpose. Yes, we are. We're gonna if I can help it till the good Lord calls me home, I'm gonna continue to encourage y'all for the ones that want to receive it. And for the ones that don't, I pray that one day that you will listen and get blessed. Because I'm human, you're human, and we all trying to make it out here. One day at a time, guys. But anyway, be blessed. Do something nice for someone, and try to help. You never know what you do in people when you do something nice out of nowhere. Feel me? So have a good one. I am gonna lay down. My stomach is starting to hurt. I don't know if it's this coffee. I don't know. For the last couple of days, my stomach has been acting up. I've just been getting this pain, and I'm just hoping that it passes. But anyway, enough of my complaining. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be blessed. And ciao.